Hey everyone, Soundwave84 here with an episode of Fans Pick. This is episode number 16. And I posed a question last week that didn't get very many responses, but I'll go ahead and make the result video for it anyway. And the question was, which company produces your favorite Masterpiece style figures? Is it Takara, the official? Are those your favorite Masterpieces? Is it Fans Toys? Is it MMC? Is it Zeta? Is it Bad Cube? You know, is it X-Transbots? So I didn't get very many responses to this question, but I went ahead and formulated a top 5 to it. And I'll go ahead and read that off to you real fast, nothing big. I might give you a few blurbs with it on my thoughts. Number 5 is Unique Toys. Haven't seen much from them in a while, in my opinion. For me, I was never really too interested in what they produced. Number 4 is Zeta. They're very much into the game. They're still making a lot of the combiners, I think. And what they produce, it looks good. It looks like good quality. I've still never bought one, so I can't say much on them. Number 3 is Takara, the official Masterpiece, Transformers Masterpiece producer. People have been complaining about, you know, the recent hail and about breakage issues and things like that. Honestly, I had never really had much of a problem with any of my Masterpiece figures. I did get a few that would have like paint chips. I think my MP Bonebee's got where the yellow paint scratched off in part of them. Straight out the box. That is probably my biggest complaint of a current style Masterpiece figure. Now, my original MP01 from way back in the day, one of his feet like to fall off all the time. So, you know, but that's one of the ones people are like, oh, that's how it should be. So heavy, so die-cast. Yeah, I could beat someone to death with that thing if I wanted to. And that is not a threat. I'm not trying to say, I don't condone murder or beating anybody to death. Okay. Number 2 is Fans Toys, and that surprised me. Of course, like I said, I didn't get very many responses, so this isn't too, this doesn't really reach out to a global, and what I'll see on the internet is Fans Toys this, Fans Toys that, you know, so I've owned some Fans Toys. They are really good quality figures. I've had their Willis, their Tesla, and they're really good quality figures. Now, honestly, I never transformed their Willis. I did see horror stories about that breaking. You can see why Fans Toys get in this, you know, always makes it up to the top of the list. And their current ones coming out, their Warpath and their Brawn look really good. I hadn't bought many Masterpiece figures in the past year and a half. Just hadn't had that itch to scratch, so to say. Alright, number 1 is MMC, Mastermind Creations. And the only one I own of theirs is their Mirage. I can't remember what they called him now. I think Sphinx. It's a good figure. I did own their RC, but did come in the defect straight out of the box. They had 2 of the same side flaps in the back. So when you make the back of the car, it just was awkward. But, you know, I only bought 2 of theirs, and 1 out of the 2 had, you know, but it's hit or miss, and QC will out of the third party, and also official. Gotta say that. But MMC seem to be knocking out of the park with their current Combaticon combiner. It looks really good. And I wasn't interested in buying it, but after seeing some pics, I'm getting that itch to, like, I kind of want those guys. But the only thing I've bought recently in the past, I say year, has been X-Transbot Stunticons. And I went with them because they were cheaper. And I could afford them easier. You know. And I was just going to slap them up at the Minnesota anyway and probably just leave it. So I didn't want to spend $100 per bot and never see that bot, you know, kind of thing. Well, that's just the list picked by you, the viewer. Like I said, I'll run down again. Number 5, Unique Toys. 4, Zeta. 3, Takara. 2, Fans Toys. 1, MMC. And so after this, it's probably my end right now to Fans Toys. I'll be putting this series on a hiatus. It's a lot of work to try to do this series, and I am days late on the response, and it sounds like my needle's stuck in the groove when I say I've been sick. We had a stomach bug run through the house, and I spent a lot of Sunday night into Monday morning just puking my guts out. Put it this way, I lost 7 pounds in one night, so that tells you what you need to know right there. So now I'm just gonna put this series on hiatus. Is for a fact it's a lot of work to do and to come up with questions, and it's just I'm just not feeling the motivation to keep this series going. So it's like I just don't feel it. I'm getting that way a little bit by my channel. I'm just not feeling it at the moment. I don't know if it's just because I've been sick, or it's just, you know, just other things with YouTube and just whatever. I have actually thought about diving in and starting to review more of the old school G1 toys with a little twist. And I might start doing that again. I just call it a blast from the past review because there's, figures from the past and there's, blast from the past. Yeah, whatever. But I'm thinking about jumping back into that stuff again. Trying to do some G1 reviews, like I said, with a little twist. Add a little bit of lemon, make it a little bit sour, and just throw it on that way. I'm going to say that's it for this video. There's no question for next week, so there's going to be nothing on my community page. There'll be nothing down below you have to really leave to tell me if this video sucks or whatever you want to do, or give your choices or your thoughts on what people decided here. And I'm not going to post anything on Facebook or Instagram. I bought anything for next week, so you don't have to follow me at any of those things, so I'm not going to run it off. It already popped up on the screen at the very beginning of this video anyway. So if you really wanted to, you could have done that a long damn time ago. And I want to say thanks for watching. To the next one. Peace out.